So I get a lot of questions asking, Newt, what is the best input for Warzone if I want to rush, or if I want to get better at the game, or if I want to improve? I'm here to answer that question for you guys and give you guys the pros and cons of everything when it comes to Warzone and how long you've been playing on each device. Maybe you want to play mouse and keyboard, or maybe you want to play controller. I'm here to break it down for you. So what's up, everybody? My name is TheDryerNewt, and I have been playing FPS shooters for the past 13 years. I originally started out on controller, and about 3 years ago, I moved to mouse and keyboard and started a aim journey. I am proficient on both inputs, and I'm here to give you my personal experiences when it comes to what is the best input, and hopefully to help find the best input for you. So first of all, we're going to break it down. Are you playing on console, or are you playing on PC? That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest question you need to ask yourself. If you are playing on console, I will completely say do not play mouse and keyboard on console. Just do not. You're going to give yourself a headache. Just don't do it. The input lag is just too great. Do not play mouse and keyboard on console. It doesn't feel anywhere as near as smooth and as responsive as it does on PC. If you have a PC and you're playing mouse and keyboard, or if you're playing controller, you got a little bit more options. But if you're on console, I'm sorry, console guys, you are hindering yourself when you are playing mouse and keyboard on console. Even if you have a PS5 or Xbox One Series X, or even, I don't know, Series S, maybe that is more powerful enough, but do not play mouse and keyboard on console. I know a lot of people come into and comment on my YouTube videos. Do not do it, okay? Because the input lag is there. It's not going to be consistent. It's just not worth it. So just completely forget that. If you're on console, stick to controller, save up for a PC, and get a PC. That is my recommendation for you, the group of people that only have console. So if you're on PC, mouse and keyboard, or controller, in the gameplay in the background, you're going to see that I have played both on controller and mouse and keyboard. Both gameplays, one's with controller, one's with the mouse and keyboard. And I don't really play any different from the two of them. Here's why. Over the past 3 years, I have been trying to completely become the best aimer I could possibly be, training day in, day out for 3 years, playing Call of Duty on mouse and keyboard, through all the frustrations, through all the aim assists, through everything. If you are brand new to mouse and keyboard, you're going to find yourself losing a lot of gunfights. It might be fun at first, but over time, you're going to feel that, man, if I was on controller, then I would have been better off just sticking with controller. That's our group of people. There's another group of people that first time playing any FPS shooter, mouse and keyboard, or controller. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you are first time playing an FPS shooter and you're playing Call of Duty, I would highly suggest you play on controller. The reason for that is you have what we call aim assist, which helps you aim. You have a really high rotational aim, and you are able to be more accurate than if you were starting out an FPS shooter on mouse and keyboard. Whether you have a PC or console, play on controller. That is my main suggestion for you. If you're getting into Warzone, play on controller, okay? Because you're going to learn a lot more. And I personally believe the transition from controller to mouse and keyboard is a lot easier than switching from mouse and keyboard to controller. Buy yourself a scuff controller, or a controller that has paddles on the back of it. It's going to make you a lot better of a player. It's going to make the game a lot easier. You're going to have really good movement, and there really is no advantage that you're going to lose if you decided to play on mouse and keyboard. Now, what about the people that have been playing mouse and keyboard for a long time and are sick and tired of the aim assist on Warzone? To those people, I will say stick with mouse and keyboard. If you're coming from mouse and keyboard and trying to switch to a controller and you never played on controller before, you're not going to be able to do it. It's going to take just as long to learn the skill of a controller than it would if you're just playing on mouse and keyboard. I find that mouse and keyboard players, as they're switching from mouse and keyboard to controller, they have just the hardest time aiming, moving. It's just your thumbs are in the way you hold a controller, you're not used to it. It's completely foreign. Not saying that you can't learn it, but it's going to feel like a snail's pace, and it's going to take a lot longer to learn. Now, what about people that play both mouse and keyboard and controller? Or if you're just on controller and you want to switch to mouse and keyboard, you're going to have to grind mouse and keyboard a lot. You're not going to be good at it for months upon months and even years. Some people learn faster than others. If you want to be the best in Warzone and play to the best of your abilities, stick to controller. Okay, stick to the controller, because the reason is that you're going to have that target assistance, that aim assist, that's really going to help you out, and that's really going to make it to where you can get those kills easily, where if you're on mouse and keyboard you would lose. Okay, now what about my hybrid players? My hybrid players, it all depends on your playstyle. Someone like me, okay, if I am rushing, if I want to go for high kill games, if I am trying to just go all out, I'm going to play on controller. The reason for that is controller beats mouse and keyboard 90% of the time up close, those close range engagements, when you're pushing somebody, when you're trying to get the kill. And I'm specifically talking about Warzone here. If you're going for high kill gameplays, maybe you're playing Rebirth, not saying that you can't do it on mouse and keyboard, but you can do it more consistently on controller. If you're trying to rush around, get kills, outmaneuver people, do that on the controller. Okay, if you are a mouse and keyboard, if you want to play mouse and keyboard, okay, you can do that, but you're going to have to focus up. Okay, a lot of the times I find that early in the morning when I wake up, when I have my coffee, about an hour after, I can play mouse and keyboard because I am entirely focused on the game. I am completely focused, whereas if I was playing on controller, if I'm doing a long streaming session just going for high kills, I don't have to be as focused as I have to do or be on mouse and keyboard. The reason for that is because mouse and keyboard players, you know that you don't have aim assist. You have to be completely focused. You have to have your sensitivity down to a T. You have to have your movement down to a T. You have to have your map awareness down to a T, and you have to really focus up when you are trying to play Call of Duty Warzone. And like I said, you don't have aim assist, so you really have to play only when you can be fully committed and focused on the game, because the moment that you lose focus, the moment that you slip up on your aim, is a moment that you're going to die, and that is just the way it is. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys play Rebirth, if you're going for high kill games, use a controller, man. You're going to go and you're going to do a lot better. But if you're trying to have fun on mouse and keyboard and you really don't care if you die, just use mouse and keyboard. But at the end of the day, play on whatever input you want to play on and whatever input you are most comfortable with. As I demonstrated in this video today, I was able to get a win playing with my buddies on mouse and keyboard and controller. I'm living proof that you can do and be successful on both input. But as always, guys, remember, stay blessed and stay humble. Let me know what you think about this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. If you made it this far, let me know down in the comment section below what input you played on, or if you're just a hybrid player or you just play controller or mouse and keyboard. One of the two. I will catch you guys in another video. More gameplay coming soon. Peace.